Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, Riverbend Springs, Scratch Start, episode 53. Last time we sold a bunch of stuff, we bought a cool truck. I think that was last time. I did 2 episodes at once last time, so it's actually been over a day since I've been in here. Off camera, I did move the drawbar extender off this thing since it just sits there and onto that thing, which I use a little bit more often. However, I think what I'm going to do is buy a new trailer in preparation for the trailering I need to do today, which is not much, but it's still, I've got wood chips to move and stuff, and I just installed this 53,000 liter legal trailer, not this one. This one is 44. There's another one I installed, which now I'm not seeing. Maybe it was, maybe it was, what you call it? A semi-trailer. Yep, it was a semi-trailer and I didn't notice. And it's only 48. Not 53 like I thought. Okay, well, I still want regular trailers, although I do have a semi that could pull trailers now. But if I'm going to go with a semi-trailer, why not go for the Cramp 59? Or this live bottom rear lift. I'm not even sure what that means. That's only 36. Okay, that's a chaser, a conveyal. Right. So if we're going to go with a big trailer, then we should just rock this thing. It's got a walking bottom, so we could use it for other stuff. Yeah, we're going to buy this guy. Leave that behind and go get, you know what we should do? We should leave this low loader over by the wood. It's crazy that it's a little too tall for that, but I think that's a problem with this low loader in general. I like it for a lot of reasons, especially its extensibility. But there is a couple of issues with it, and one of them is that. Right. So we'll go get our other trailer, our new trailer, and get our wood chips sold in style. This time, and hopefully not in the snow. I plan on pushing through January pretty quickly, I think. Not a lot of contracts, not a lot of work to do. Just mainly sales, and that's going to be basically it. Oh, and I did buy that thing, but I don't have anything to carry it on, and I bet it just falls right through this, so I'll have to come get it with the front loader. Or not the front loader, obviously, but the telehandler. So yeah, the plan today is to sell the things that can be sold, including the bread and the wood. Possibly even going to pick up more rope. We should have more rope coming through now that we threw some cotton in there. But of course, the first thing is wood chips. I mean, it doesn't have to be the first thing, but that's what it is. So, right. Yeah, pretty much just one load of wood chips with this. And while that's filling up, we can go have a look at what to sell. Bread? Yes. Not grass. Our planks, well, our long planks and our beams. And our rope looks like it actually might be worth something. We might have a few. And they're still actually max value. Like regular max value is only 38, but because the playground maker needs them, it's good. Straw is apparently supposed to be the best, but not right now. But it is. Or no, that's not straw. But it still is at 88. So that's what it will be. I think we can sell this to our little mini biomass heating plant. I know the bigger biomass heating plant would buy it. Because that's a whole thing. Maybe this one doesn't. Maybe this one only buys straw. Oh, nope, there we go. No, it didn't want much. Alright, so we're off to somewhere. Let's find out where. 984, 998 at the animal dealer. Oh, 1105, Terminal 2. Well, that's the one for me. Or 1005 anyway, not 11. So we'll just head down there and get these sold, and then we'll come back and load up our wood. We gotta go load up the bread too. I wonder if I should bring the long forks over. I don't think so, because to the bread. I have the pal finger there, and it's just it's on an incline. It's weird, so it would get weird with the long forks pretty quickly. Although I could get them from the end and probably fit at least 2, if not 3 on there. And this is still the way to go to get to this terminal. It's a lot easier than the windy road. And pretty good. Nice. 59 grand. Not a bad deal. And an environmental score award. So that's way cool. And nope. I was trying to not knock down that stop sign. Imagine if they charged me to replace the signs every time. That would be insane. That would cost so much. Alright, I think that's all we need the trailer for. That's all we need this trailer for. We're gonna actually park it here, which seems like a great place to park trailers. Get back over here and hook up to this and make it a little more solid. But while we're in the neighborhood, let's get our straw sold. Yep. Cool. That can happen while we're dealing with this. It's going to be a lot. That went really well for how it usually goes. We're going to try for 6. want to go sideways. Why is jiggling again? Do not understand it. Four is fine, but 6 is not, even though I can fit 6 on this thing. And 4 seems fine anyway. Talk about wonkiness. They just get crazy. They all fit on the thing. That much is good anyway. Well, I've done most of it already, so I'm not going to cut the rest of it out, but I won't make you watch me load bread, because that is going to be just tough. $78,000 from the straw. Not bad. Yeah, this month is going to be quite profitable in the end. Well, that's it for that. And we've still got a month left of, one thing I don't want is to have this thing out in the yard. We can just stick it here, since nothing spawns here that I'm aware of. And we can get off to the wood selling place. Guess we'll have to bring the little trailer on the Merlot down to get the rope sold. But that's worth 40 grand right there by itself. I think we're gonna have to sell this in batches. No. Wait, you don't want to buy that one? Alright, well, I guess that's... Is that the end of... Yeah, all it needs is rope for the next step. They got everything... No, it's... Huh. Oh, these are long planks, aren't they? Just a pallet planks long, right? Okay. So... I guess the next question is... Can these be dumped? Can these be dumped on the other sell point here, or is that actually just a pickup point? Hard to tell. I don't think so. Right. So where do we sell planks now that they're not... Now that they're no longer wanted? Planks long. Okay, well now we gotta wait till October to sell our planks, which means we're gonna have a lot of them. The playground still says it's buying them, but wagon builder, huh? Or the Cooper, both pretty far away. So anyway, we're just gonna have to wait till October. So right, it's time to go get that bread. All right, well, as it turns out, it's not the best price, but it's a lot closer than the farmer's market. Our small farmer's kiosk will buy this bread. Mate, you had a stop sign. Which you didn't stop at. Alright. And we got what we lost from not driving to the farmer's kiosk, or to the farmer's market. We got that back in environmental bonus. Which works for me. I mean, we would have gotten the environmental bonus, so we still lost out, but it doesn't matter. You know what we're going to do? We are going to put the Merlot with the forks on this low loader and drive it over to the drive it over to the one place, the rope maker. Because we can stop on the way. And pick up the bail spike. And that's why I like low loaders. You can bring stuff with you. And this truck is a lot faster than the Merlot. So no more snail crawl. And we have a bull bar, so we can slam into trees if we want, right? Perfectly normal. Alright, we are off to the rope maker. And here we are at the old rope maker. I have lots of fun with these rope pallets, let me tell you. We're like, we're still like 4 or 5 from actually having the required number to proceed with the thing. It's not my intention actually, but it will work. Right. We got this. We got this. It's not hard. Or it's not as hard as it looks. Maybe it's not as easy as it looks or something. One of those things. All right. Get ourselves turned around and get ourselves out of here. All right, here we are. With a rope delivery. It'd be funny if they bought my bale spike too. Alright, missing 4,000. Nice. So now we can get home with our bale spike and possibly move on. Possibly move on to February. Which will be cool. Really can drive. We can go get this bale spike off of here. Let's have a look at this thing. We could pick up two like that, right? No, not really. It doesn't. Oh, it would maybe eventually go out flat? No. Okay, but how do you grab? How do you use the spikies? Grab bales. And maybe we need to have bales available. Okay. Right, that does work. Maybe release bales. Z. Drop bales. And of course now I've totally messed up my nice pack. Fold it, use this to push. Alright, well that's as good as we're getting on that. I don't know if I like this thing or not. I think I'm going to have to get more used to it. It's a little bit taller than right, that's how you drop it. I don't know what we'll be using next, but I do know I'm going to want the weight on this thing. I don't think I need the weight on anything else, so well, that's cool. So let's have a look through. I'll see through our productions and whatnot. First off is bread we've sold. Flour we don't sell. Grass we don't sell. Oats we don't sell. Everything else we've sold. And wood chips we have sold. I'm not going to sell the 2K. It's not worth the drive. And straw as well, which we don't actually have any straw at this point. So that's all of the sales done. The bakery's rocking as the bakery does. The rope maker is out of cotton. So I got two. I don't know if that's actually worth it. I don't know. I didn't give it that much cotton though. So sawmill's got another month in it. We're empty on. No, we're not. 32 in barley and yeah, the grain mill. All right. Well, that's that for January. I'm going to have a think about whether I should buy the pallet haul, which I could put right there, or a workshop, which I could put right there. Or maybe I put the pallet haul over here somewhere, since most of my pallets originate over here, and I continue with the idea of putting the workshop there. Or we could close this field off and maybe put the pallet haul or workshop right there. Also a possible. I don't know if it'll fit there though. We go look at factories. Factories, I'm pretty sure it is. And it's not exactly cheap either. Now, Farmer Cop has a... I know I keep mentioning him, but he's one of my main sources for worth it type things. Like, is it worth it? I don't know. Maybe it's in sheds. Silos. I think it's in silos. Yeah, it's this one. Nope, too big. So we could cut down all these trees. Ignore the fence. I think. No, that would work. We could put it like right there, I think. Land is not owned by me, my butt. Right, we could cut down all these trees and we could put it right here. Right behind, no, we can't put it behind that thing because it overlaps. That is a bummer. We could sell the heating plant and move it. We could put it over there, or we could do all kinds of stuff with it. So we could put this right here and then be able to just shove pallets into it until we need to sell them, although the only real pallets we need to worry about are the wood. So maybe we don't get that. Maybe. Well, let's look at the sale real quick, like. A 50-foot extreme flex razor. That's a serious wide boy. Unfortunately, we don't do combining, or at least not regularly. Right. So we could get a nice big fat tractor of almost any caliber here. A John Deere 8RX. Xerion at 530. Still can't afford the Steger quad track though. Like that's the one. Although this Delta track can go to 665. So that's up there. I mean, we don't necessarily need the horsepower for any of the stuff we're doing. These guys are massive, and there aren't actually massive fields, so it's really thinking about what to do next, which I'm just going to have to give a lot of thought. But rather than pushing into February and not really having too much to do in February, I think we'll do February next episode. I'm just going to clean this stuff up. I think we'll do February next episode as the or maybe even off camera, and we'll think about in the interim. I invite you to make suggestions. What do you think about what we're gonna do next? I could buy some land too. That might be a good idea. So, and then we could plant that land in March, or we could wait for somebody to plant stuff and then we could choose land based on that. As far as land purchases go, 85 is right next to our other property, but it's not good land. I mean, we could buy 22 and 23. Let's see, 200 That's 350 basically. Oh wow, 21 comes with a whole farm. Or some sort of yard anyway. Right, we could buy 12 and 11, 84. We could get 15 again. 15 is good soil, right? Right. 15 is really good soil, actually. It's unfortunate that so much of it is kind of unusable. And then 16 is bad soil. 20, okay. And 23 and 25 are good ones. We could go for 23 and 25 and still have like 200K left over. Three of 8 needs herbicide is wheat. So we could buy this and get a wheat crop out of it immediately. And yeah, we do need another tractor. Whether it's a big tractor or not, it remains to be seen because we don't need a massively huge tractor. We buy this, we herbicide it. I'll go put skinny tires, or I get a small tractor, a smallish tractor, and put skinny tires on it. So these are all really good potential things that we could do. This thing I haven't used in a while, so I don't know why I'm saying I need another tractor. Although I do use it when we mow and stuff. But we could put skinny tires on this and go herbicide that field. So let me know what you think. I mean, land is always like the best investment because you make money from it every year. And we do have enough equipment that we can continue working without too much trouble. But yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you next time.